Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Backpacktrader training room for Tuesday, June the 13th. Please note the required risk disclosure. This room is for educational and information purposes only. It is not individual financial advice. Trading of this type carries substantial risks and should only be attempted with funds that you can afford to do without. All right. Crude oil, 9 o'clock start. That trade is too early and goes too far. So we pick up the long that then stops and reverses at 07. Goes to money management at 97 and then stops out then at 06. So we have a small loss, 13 to 07, 6 ticks, we're down 12, we pick up 2, we're down 10 with one trade to go. Good morning, Miles. Good morning, Aaron. And on unleaded, also a 9 o'clock start, we pick up the short at 905.37 that goes for a full loss, 64 tick risk, 128 tick loss. No trigger on the SMA long, and then we trigger in short again at 569, and we stop and reverse to long at 616. So we are now long from 616. Money management is at 636. So 2 losses so far on unleaded. And the market is open. Looking for a new trade setup. There's our new setup. Long on the YM. And we've had multiple chances to get into that, so definitely in that long trade. Russell also going long. Micro Russell. We got short on the pound Aussie. Spread was pretty high, so I basically took this stop and reverse as an exit only and didn't trade it, which looked like a good decision. And we're now in a long trade. And Micro Russell with a full loss, now in a short. Definitely in that, looking at the wick here. And crossing the entry again. And we have a stop and reverse to short now on unleaded from plotted trades at 88, so 84, and that does trigger in. And short also on crude. Trade number 3 on crude. Trying to push down through the... And we have a short on the YM as well. We have a long. And long, maybe, let's assume we got into that. So we'll go from 61 to 39. And we definitely got into that. Hit money management, but not target. And we just stopped and reversed again at 58. Short on crude, short on unleaded, long on the YM, and a second loss on the micro Russell. And I would say this is an avoided long trade on the micro Russell. Okay, soybeans. In the trade. So we got long, got target 1 and target 2 before coming back for a break-even stop. So soybeans is one and done today. And we have a stop and reverse exit at 23 that hasn't been hit yet. That would end our session. That would be the third trade. Unleaded, we're trying to work down the money management. Money management on the YM. Okay, target 1 achieved on YM, trailing at 464. And we did stop out of crude, so that's a losing session on crude this morning. Stop and reverse on unleaded, back to long, just missing money management. All right, 469 now for the YM. Money management reached on the pound Aussie. Moment while I manage a trade. Pound Aussie trade. Going to money management. And picking up target 1. Alright, target 1 achieved on unleaded. Targets 2 and 3 on the YM stop now at 494, 499. Long trade on the Russell that has hit money management. How fast was that? Okay, plenty of time to get in that on the first bar. So we are in this trade. YM up to 514, turning into a really nice trade. And 519. Crude getting targets 1 and 2 in a trade that we're not participating in. All right, target 3 hit on the micro Russell. And we got a small loss. Let's see, we went from 42 to 58. Oh, that's right. We got this one too, didn't we? Yeah. So that's right. It was 39 to 58. $19 ticks there, 38, and we lost 61 to 39. $22, so 44 and 38, down 82. Looks like we're going to get that all back. Pick up 29 to target 1. So we're down 55, and we go from 58. We're currently at 549. So 458 to 559. We're 101 ticks on the trailer. So we will definitely be POQ on the YM. Target 4 and trail on the stopping out on the trailer on the micro Russell. Target 2 and trailing almost at target 2 on unleaded. Actually, we get a short. Yeah, we got the short and just a stop out for a very small loss, and now we're in a winning long trade on the pound Aussie. Assuming we didn't take the long trade, it was a very small trade with fairly high spread, so I just used that as an exit point to cut risk on the short. So now the long that we're in, hitting target 2. So definitely going to be should be POQ here. Stop now at 533. YM stop all the way up at 598. I'm going to move unleaded up over top of crude for the moment, since crude is done for the 9 a.m. session. Micro NQ, very active this morning. 4 minutes after our start. He's up there. Well, let's see. Actually, looks like we got in that, so that's a break even to start off with. And we pick up, looks like pick up a target 2 winner and a break even trailer, which transitions to long and is a break even. So we have 2 break evens and 1 win. Short trade. That looks like we probably stuck around here long enough that we did take the full loss there. And so 4 trades, trade 5. Yeah, 14 seconds on the entry bar. So in that's a break even. Trade 6 is a short. Picking up money management. 12 seconds on the initial bar, so it's going to be at least a break even target, and this is a winner. So it looks like we're going to have a marginally positive session. It looks like we may actually have a reasonably positive session. YM stopped out. Target 3 on the pound Aussie. And target, well, let's see. Target 4 was 74. We got as high as 74.5. So yes, all 4 targets on the pound Aussie. Stop now at 549. Trade number 6 on the micro NQ. Targets 2 and 3 achieved. Trailer at 74.50, 74.5. And unleaded stopping out. And switching, getting into a short, it looks like, unless that was too fast to catch. 18 seconds on the bar. Probably not too fast to catch. We may have a little trouble here. This is one of those looks like a reaction. You might want to wait a few seconds. It does go for a full stop out, and now we have an SMA long trade at 14. That would push to 16. That should key level to 16. There we go. That's where it belongs. So 716 hasn't triggered in yet. Target 4 and a big trailer on the micro NQ. And a new short on unleaded. Unleaded bouncing us around a little bit this morning. How many trades is that? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we are okay. We wouldn't be participating in this short. The full stop short would have been our ending trade. And that, unfortunately, is going to be end of session for crude, or for unleaded. And stopping out on the micro NQ completes that trade plan. The Russell gets into a long now. Pound Aussie still at 549. So micro Russell and the Pound Aussie. Pound Aussie is in its POQ trade. YM is POQ. Soybeans was POQ. And it looks like, and we get a break even on the Russell. That's what, how many is that now? 930. Pick up one loss. No, I picked up 1, 2 losses. That's a no trade. 3 was a win. 4 was a break even. And 5 is a short. Two losses, 1 win, 1 break even. We can take 1 more loss or 2 more trades. So we're in trade 5. We'll take this and 1 more. Pound Aussie at 553 for the stop. And we have about 10 minutes to go. Actually, about a little under 9 minutes to go. Oops, now. Trade number 5 is a full stop out. That's a loss, and that ends the Russell session. And that's going to be a losing session as well. Mixed bag today. Some of our plans have been very successful, and some have not been so successful. Micro NQ turned out to be do very well. All right, crude will have a get in sync currently. possible get in sync long at 69.68. No, I'm sorry, that was 69.56. In another 6+ minutes, 6.5 minutes. So pound Aussie and crude, 10 a.m. crude are our remaining sessions. Pound Aussie just working with the final trailing position. We are on the September contract on our market indices, Micro NQ, Micro Russell, YM, all on the September contract as of Friday. Five minutes plus to crude session. I think I would push that crude entry to 61, just setting a session high at 60. That's going to push money management to 71 and our actionable target to target 2. Well, 56 is too far to move it. So we'll stick with things as they are, 56 to 68. Pound Aussie stop still at 53. And we have three minutes to go for the crude session, mini session, 10 a.m. mini session. See if the 10 a.m. crude mini session is more forgiving than the 9 a.m. session was. Minute and a half to go. 559 for the pound Aussie stop. Looks like the likelihood is it's going to move up to 60. Pound Aussie will move up to 563. And a minute to go, and we've gone too far with the crude trade, so looking for a new trade. Okay, the pound Aussie has gone high enough that will definitely close above the balance line, so we'll be moving up to 563 on the close of this bar. You're very welcome, Aaron. $5.63 for the pound Aussie stop now officially, and we're officially in our 10 a.m. session. Looking for a new trade on crude. Looks like we're going to move up to 67, 567 on close of this bar for the pound Aussie. Nothing new yet on crude. And there is the pound Aussie moving to 567. Stop is being challenged. Looks like crude stopped out. There is a set of exhaustion dots with down close below the balance line here. Balance line is at 69.60, and we would close at 59. So it's a toss-up now whether the balance line will come down a tick or not. I don't think so. So we could very well get a short trade here. The prior crude trade did stop out, so the system is flat, and we're looking for our first 10 a.m. mini session trade. Okay, now we moved high enough that we're not going to get a trade, definitely not going to get a short trade, because the close will not be below the balance line. At least not on this bar, and well, it looks like not on the next bar either. We're fine. Yeah, if we closed up. Going up there is a long trade. So crude is long. Struggling a bit to get up through the 80-cent mark. New session high at 83 now. And our entry was 81. Okay, looks like the 67 pound Aussie low. Missed it by hand. We missed the stop by one tick. So it's at least temporarily still in that trade, at least for the moment. Pound Aussie approaching its session high. $583.2. So just 11 pips below that right now, and have been much closer. Stop and reverse. Possibility on crude. And triggering in. That would be at 62. Three more ticks to get around the 20 SMA. I don't think we want to try to push that one 5 ticks. I don't see other reasons to make that big a move. I think I would, Pound Aussie stop has moved up to 69. 569. I think I would hold that at 67. Well, okay, we've got another bar now, and we've exceeded the last swing high and touched the session high. So yeah, let's go up to 69 now. Looks like we did stop and reverse at 62. On crude. From 81 is 19 ticks. Pound Aussie stop up to 573 and setting new session highs. Man, what are we going to do on crude? Looking like we may get a bounce off the 20 SMA. And if so, that will give us our second loss, which would actually be, the first loss was more than half, as will the second loss be. So that would be a session ender. If we do bounce from here. And another entry into the short, so on crude. Not sure what it wants to do. It looks like it may have come down after all. Still trying to decide. Got to work through the 20 SMA. Our next point of resistance or support should be the 50 EMA, which would give us a target 1 at least. And a close for a new swing low. And making a push for money management. There's money management and target 1. Now will it go to target 2? Pushing right through the 50. See if it can get on down to target 2. Looks like it might have actually, yeah, looks like it touched target 2 at 41. So that would be your 2 targets. 13 and 21, 34 ticks. And our loss was 38, so we do need we do need another trade. Still down 4 ticks. Pound Aussie stop at 574, and taking another run at it. And Pound Aussie stopping out. So that ends its session. So we have the 10 a.m. crude session, and that's all we got left. $74, so that actually equals target 4. So we got 17 pips to target 1, 27 to target 2, 36 to target 3, 46 on target 4 and the trailer. So 92, 128, 155, 172 pips this morning on that pound Aussie trade. And crude pushing solidly down through target 2 now. So we're looking for another trade, but we're still in the short. Trailer is still working, but we don't have a trailing position. Alright, crude stopping out of that trade. And that was too fast to catch, but we still have the possibility of the long if it comes back down to the entry. That's a get in sync trade. And it just hit the entry, so long on crude. Target 1 will get us positive. Last trade of the session. Hovering around the 50-cent level. Entry was at 51. See if we can bounce off the 50-cent level and the 50 EMA sitting down at 47. Push back up toward that session high. We set a session high at 69.83 back around, right around 10 o'clock. But target 1 would be sufficient. One tick from money management. And a little pullback here. And there's money management. Stop goes to 49 until we get a major key level adjustment. So we leave a couple of ticks of risk on. I'd actually push the stop down, leave a little bit more risk than that on at 47, push it down below the 50 EMA. If we get the target, then I'll bring it back up to 52. What's our target on this one? Target is 18 ticks. And there is target, I believe. Yeah, there's target for sure. 18 tick target, so we're plus 14 with one position remaining. Now, the 20 SMA is at 52. I think I might leave the stop at 47 for the moment. See if we can get some movement in the EMAs before we go anywhere. Looks like it's taking a run at target 3, or target 2 rather. But you got the 50 at 40. It's, yeah, 50's moving up now, and we're getting close to target 2. Target 279, we got to 76 within 3. Okay, move the stop up to 49. We'll leave just a little bit of risk on this with the balance line and 2 EMAs sitting there. Looks like the stop is going to come up to 54. Did we get... Looks like we hit target. Yeah, we hit target 2. So 18 and 28 is 46. So 42 tick net profit on the session. And that ends the session. And that finishes off all our charts this morning. Any questions? Regular schedule this week. Tomorrow will be a crude oil inventory session at 10:30 and our regular session at 9:30. And regular session Thursday at 9:30. A week from yesterday is a federal holiday. They've added Juneteenth as a federal holiday. for June. So Monday would be a day off, and the crude oil inventory report next week will not be until Thursday morning at 11. Good morning, Trader Man. Glad you enjoyed the session. Well, and I don't see any new questions, and I see starting to lose folks. So I'm going to call it a morning. And so, yeah, stop now up to 58. So even if you didn't get filled on target 2, that's where your exit is. But should have got, even if you didn't get filled at 79, I would have been going ahead and not arguing over that last tick or two for the last trade of the morning. So with that, you are quite welcome, Aaron. I am going to call in the morning, and we'll see everybody tomorrow at 9:30. Have a good one. You too, Trader Man. And we'll see you folks tomorrow.